Hey guys, and welcome to the video. We're going to be discussing the possibility of a solo Hulk movie now that Marvel have the full distribution rights back for the character. So let's turn green and smash our way into this Marvel news. But before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and stay up to date with all the movie and streaming news going on around here, guys. So guys, we're going to be diving into this article here from comicbookmovie.com. Hulk solo movie rumoured to be in the works at Marvel Studios. Earlier this year, we learned that Marvel Studios had regained the rights to The Incredible Hulk from Universal. A new rumour is claiming that a solo movie featuring the Green Goliath is in the works. Yeah guys, so if you've always been wondering why we've never got a solo MCU Hulk movie, the reason behind this is that even though Marvel have the rights to the character, the distribution rights for the character were by Universal. So if Marvel wanted to put out a solo Hulk movie, they could, but then Universal would be the ones to distribute the movie and they would get a cut of the profits as well. So guys, we're going to dive over to Screen Rant quickly and I'll do a little bit breakdown of the rights to the Hulk character and what's happened with it, just so we can get a clearer picture going forward of what is going on with the Hulk. So landing over here on ScreenRant.com, while Marvel Studios has always been able to develop MCU projects involving Bruce Banner's Hulk, Universal has first refusal of any projects. This means they'd get a larger chunk of the profits if Marvel were to produce any sequels to The Incredible Hulk or solo projects with Banner as the lead. Yeah, so basically what it was is that Marvel could put the Hulk in a movie. It couldn't be a solo Hulk movie, but they could have him as a supporting character in another character's movie. Like they had, Thor Ragnarok, where the Hulk was a supporting character to Thor. He wasn't the main character, so they could get away with distributing and creating the movie under Marvel, and they would, retain the full profits, where Universal wouldn't get a cut. But if it was a solo Hulk movie where he was the main character, then Universal would be distributing it and they would get a cut of the profits. So this explains Hulk's limited role in the MCU compared to fellow Avengers, though there have been signs that Marvel Studios is preparing for distribution rights to contractually revert under the original ownership. So yeah, now it looks like Marvel have the full distribution rights to the character as well as being able to make a solo film, which is really, really exciting because I would so be looking forward to a Hulk movie. But then again, what they've done with the character, they've kind of neutered the character a lot, so maybe not so much looking forward to it, but who knows. According to a SEC filing in 2006, it's confirmed that Universal agreed to distribute The Incredible Hulk and any sequels under the same terms as Marvel's deal with Paramount as its distributor at the time. So Universal Studios agreed to distribute Marvel's film The Incredible Hulk and sequels on essentially the same terms of those with which Paramount has agreed to distribute other films financed and produced under the film facility. To that end, the reference SEC filing with Paramount laid out the terms of distribution with an initial 15-year period. As such, this suggests that distribution rights for The Incredible Hulk would set to revert back to Marvel in June of 2023 based upon the movie's June release date in 2018. Yeah, so as of June, it looks like if this report is correct, then as of June this year, the distribution rights for the Hulk have reverted back to Marvel. So they are now within their rights to distribute their own solo Hulk movie and to keep all the money from it, which is great. Anyway, guys, let's hop back over to comicbookmovie.com and finish off the article that we were reading. So, guys, despite being a regular fix of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, over the years, the rights issues surrounding Bruce Banner and the Hulk have always made the prospect of another solo outing for the Green Goliath highly unlikely. 2003's Hulk and 2008's The Incredible Hulk were distributed by Universal Pictures, who managed to retain the solo rights to the character after Disney's acquisition of Marvel. This meant that if Kevin Feige and co. did want to develop a new Hulk movie, it would have to be released through Universal. However, earlier this year, the trade report indicated, if not outright confirmed, that Marvel Studios may have regained the full rights to the Jade Giant, and the new rumor is now claiming that a Hulk film is in the works. I mean, it seems like a no-brainer, doesn't it? I mean, you have this amazingly incredible character, the Hulk. He's an OG Avenger. He's been there near enough since the beginning. He's really, really popular. At least he was before they made him the Smart Hulk, which was dumb, and they just completely nerfed the character. So I'm not sure, actually, now that I think about it, I'm not sure how many people would be interested in seeing the current form of the Hulk in a solo movie, because they've just nerfed him to such a degree that he doesn't seem like the same character as he was back in, the early MCU. But could this be the World War Hulk movie we heard about a couple of years ago? So Mark Ruffalo has previously expressed interest in exploring this story on the screen, and World War Hulk would be an epic event to draw from. Of course, it's highly unlikely that this project would be a direct adaptation of the comic book, but the basic premise, a rampaging Hulk seeking revenge on Earth's mightiest heroes, has a lot of potential. Yeah, it's kind of like Mark Ruffalo has expressed interest. Well, he's an actor expressing an interest in being in a paid movie, so water is wet, kind of stating the obvious. But yeah, I think it would be awesome, but like I say, it's kind of a catch-22 situation because a solo Hulk movie would be amazing and incredible, and I think it would do really well financially. He's a popular character, but then at the same time, like I keep saying, they've nerfed the character, and what they've done with Smart Hulk, they've really underplayed his character, they've nerfed him, and yeah, he's just not the same raging Hulk that he was back in the original Avengers movie. I'm not sure what you guys think about that. Jump into the comment section, let me know what you think about Hulk in his current state. Would it interest you in a solo movie in his current state, or would they need to do some work in getting back to the OG Hulk where he was like a raging monster before they do a solo film? So Hulk and Banner showed up in the post-credit scene of Shang-Chi, and The Legend of the Ten Rings also had a significant role to play in She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. In the season finale of Disney Plus series, Hulk appeared with his son, Scar, which could give more credence to the World War Hulk rumours. We probably wouldn't get an official announcement relating to any potential solo Hulk project for a while, but with most of his fellow OG Avenger actors moving on from their respective roles, it does seem likely that Marvel Studios has big plans in place for Ruffalo's take on the iconic hero as we head towards Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, and Secret Wars. Whatever the studio may have in store for the Green Goliath, a lot of fans are hoping to see Banner leave Smart Hulk behind and let the monster loose. Yeah, guys, so this article is, just saying exactly what I was saying a minute ago. The problem is they've written themselves into a corner with this Smart Hulk, and they need to do something that gets them out of this Smart Hulk. A lot of people don't like it. He's just completely nerfed, and it's just not the Hulk that people want in the MCU at all. The Hulk is this just crazy, off the chain nutcase who runs around breaking stuff, smashing stuff to pieces. We don't want like an Einstein character who's smart and all this kind of stuff. Like, we can get that from other characters. That's not what people want from the Hulk. We want some mindless monster guy just rip stuff to pieces. That's what people are looking for in the Hulk. So what do you think? Would you like to see World War Hulk play out on the big screen? Drop us a comment down below. So, yeah, and then we've just got some scoopers here saying the same thing. Can we get some toast? He was saying what we've read above, where the actors are leaving and they want to do stuff with the Hulk. Of course they do. We are getting a solo Hulk movie, and a Hulk will be in Kang Dynasty, and that's from My Time to Shine Hello. They seem to be an inside scooper. They get a lot of stuff right. They get some things wrong, so, bear it in mind, guys. Let's go down and see if there's any community comments. MCU Hulk is embarrassingly bad. Yeah, to some degree, he really, really is. I mean, the first episode of She-Hulk, where he's in that, and yeah, it's just Smart Hulk. It just turns a lot of people off. It's not what people want, Looks like Marvel Studios planning on making an MCU Hulk angry that should make everyone happy. Looks like you're going to get the Hulk you wanted. Great day for all comic book fans and comic book accurate Hulk. Yep, it's not even Hulk anymore. It's just Mark Ruffalo attempting humor. Same for Hemsworth Thor. Yeah, they've done the same thing with Thor as well. It kind of seems like they've depowered it. It's the same thing that I say with Loki. I started watching the Loki season 2 show. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad at all. Like, the humor's good and the plot seems quite fun. And seeing Owen Wilson in there as Mobius is always fun. But Loki, he's a god, he's a god of Asgard, and they've really downplayed his powers, and they've just seen him, he doesn't feel like a god of Asgard, like the god of mischief that he should be. Yeah, just doesn't seem the same character. People forget the Hulk's entire gimmick is that he's constantly changing and going through other mutations. Professor Hulk was 100% a thing in the comics, though the movies did lean a little too heavily into making him a joke. But anyone that ever thought this was going to be Hulk's final form just doesn't know Hulk. Hulk is one of those characters that even if Ruffalo retires from the role, they can always split Banner from the Hulk and just use Hulk moving forward since he's all CGI. The Professor Hulk thing was always going to be temporary. Yeah, I mean, they're playing it dangerous with the character though, because if you're going to nerf the character and turn him into Smart Hulk, And if you keep dragging out that process of him being Smart Hulk for too long, people are going to get bored of the character. And then when you come around to doing a solo movie, people aren't going to be interested. And you're going to have to come up with a MacGuffin or a reason as to why he's reverting back to Rage Hulk from Smart Hulk. Like, what's the reason for that? You know, Hulk was one of my favorites as a kid, but the MCU was wasted, mishandled him in most of the appearances. And with where they left him in Endgame and She-Hulk, I'd rather not watch Marvel Studios do backflips trying to make him legit again, when he's just a doofus sitcom dude bro at this point. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, guys. So they got to do backflips to try and make him legit. I mean, what are they going to come up with story-wise that's going to show him reverting back to Rage Hulk? I'm not sure what that would be. We'd have to come up with something. Norton is the best Hulk? Yeah, I think he's pretty good. That's because he doesn't give convicted... what? I don't even know what that is. Marvel Studios' World War Hulk movie would be bigger than Infinity War and Endgame. Yeah, I don't think so somehow, mate. Infinity War and Endgame like made, you know, billions and billions of dollars. I don't think a solo Hulk movie would make the same amount, especially with what they've done with the character and nerfing him. All Marvel superheroes and X-Men would need to be in this movie. Why? For what reason? As long as the script's written well and he's got a good villain to go up against. I mean, that's all you need, really. A little late to this article, but I was definitely going to tag you in it if you hadn't been on it yet. Now, this is an MCU character I'd love to see on the big screen. Yeah, there's a lot of people that would be excited. You know, even with the Smart Hulk, you know, I've been saying that, you know, they've nerfed him and, you know, they've done a bad job with the Hulk. There's still a lot of people out there who would be excited to see Hulk in his current state. I'm sure there are. You know, and I don't want to downplay that. Man, seeing those four, that tweet, I don't know what that is. Everything is rumored at this point, geez. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I know that a lot of the videos that I make, guys, are based on rumors, but I think that's part of being a fan. That's part of being a movie fan. You know, we speculate, we hear rumors, you know, we engage in these rumors and speculations, and it's always fun to see if they turn out to be true or false. And it's just, you know, it's just fun to pick up on these little nitbits here of maybe rumors and, you know, what can we dig into? What do we think is true? You know, what do we think is not true? What would we like to see? And it's all part of the fun of being a speculation. As long as we make sure that people know that these are rumors and they're not to be taken as true until confirmed by the studios or actors themselves, then it's all in good fun. So yeah. But yeah, guys, that's where we are. So potential Hulk solo movie, now that the distribution rights have gone back to Marvel. Would you be excited for it? Would you not be excited based on what they've done with the Hulk so far? Jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.